A wise person should have money in their head, but not in their heart. Hello and welcome to the Durham Talents channel. My name is Jesse Durham. We're back for another installment in our quotes series where we're going to be evaluating a quote from Jonathan Swift where he said, a wise person should have money in their head, but not in their heart. We're going to do this with an infinite banking lens. This quote made me think about what Nash said would be necessary for us to even consider the infinite banking concept. He said it was going to require reason, logic, imagination. So if I just pause right there and we focus on, well, where do those characteristics, where do those aspects come from? It comes from the head and not so much the heart, to use reason, to use logic in evaluating a concept like infinite banking. So I like the sentiment behind this saying from Jonathan Swift about letting money be in your head. That's fine, that's great, but not in your heart. Actually, in Scripture, the New Testament says that the love, and we would associate love with the heart more so than the head, right? So the love of money is the root of all evil. So we see that distinction between having money on your mind, in your plans, versus it being more in your heart, where perhaps it could be a distraction or even a detriment to us. And if I can refer us back to the human problems that Nash addresses in his book, Becoming Your Own Banker, there are things there to reconsider. Parkinson's law, for example. Are we being led by reason and logic to confront Parkinson's law? Or is Parkinson's law beating us? Or are we not prohibiting our ambitions or our desires from deterring us from having success? And then what about the arrival syndrome? Another human problem that Nash brings up. Are we getting too proud of heart to say, oh, well, let me read about that, or, oh, let me ask some questions about that, or, oh, let me be a little more open-minded and not prejudiced or biased on some subject where we actually still could learn. I don't know it all. I know that you do not know it all. But if we're there in our heart, in a place of pride or a place of prejudice or a sentiment of knowing it all, that's going to limit our success. It's going to stunt it, in fact. So I like that distinction that Jonathan Swift is making there about having money in your head versus having money in your heart, because I see money just as what it is, a tool. It's a means of exchange. I like to eat groceries, but money is what I use to exchange. Okay, I like having gas in the car to take my family to the places that we want to go. Money's just that means of exchange. So sure, money plays into my plans, our goals, but we need to keep it out of our heart. Again, I point to Scripture. The love of money is the root of all evil. Jonathan Swift had a good quote here. Nash has some principles that if we confront those, and we do so with logic and reason and imagination, we can have success by confronting those human problems of Parkinson's law or the golden rule or the arrival syndrome and so on. I've actually done, this is making me remember, I've actually done another quotes episode. It was episode 28 where I covered the misquote of money is the root of all evil. Scripture actually reads, the love of money is the root of all evil, but people commonly say money is the root of all evil. So if you're interested in that, check out the quote series episode 28. Otherwise, if you've had a takeaway from this episode, let me know down in the comments section. And if you've not yet checked out a presentation, an introductory presentation to the infinite banking concept, I encourage you to check that out next on our channel. And if you'd ever like to have a conversation about how to implement the infinite banking concept in your household or your business or your investing, then I look forward to that conversation. This has been a great pleasure for me. I look forward to our next conversation. Have a great day. Take care. Hello and welcome to the Durham Talents. No, I should have done. All right, let's do this.
A wise person should have money in their head, but not in their
Heart. Not sure how that's going to turn out.
Arnold.
Wise person should have money in their head, but not in their heart. Yes, that's right.
Hey, you plotting on me, boy? A wise person should have money in their head, but not in their heart. I don't want money in my head or in my heart. I want it in my wallet.
I'm a real boy. Do you know what I am talking about? Let's keep going.